I'm just a woman aching for peace. Marching feminist protesters have sung bread and roses throughout history. I want to sing about some bread for black, brown, and white children whose mothers' kitchens are bombed. The baking tins and spoons sit under rubble mixed with shrapnel. Meager food supplies in the darkened kitchens are buried in homes demolished by soldiers' bombs. I want to sing for some bread for black, brown, and white children whose mothers sing them songs for supper as big bombs blast through the mealtime. Why do men in power suits pay soldiers to bomb the kitchens that bake bread for children? Why do men in power suits forbid me from singing in street protests against the bombing of bread in baking tins in darkened kitchens of mothers in war? I'm just a woman aching for peace. Civil rights activists have sung, "We shall overcome someday" throughout history. I want to sing about overcoming, but today. I want to sing about overcoming today, not some distant day, but today. Overcoming war today, overcoming apartheid today, overcoming genocide today, overcoming Holocaust today, overcoming ethnic cleansing today, overcoming bombs today, overcoming military violence today. Why do men in power suits still pay soldiers to bomb our world today? Why do men in power suits ban me from protesting against war today? I'm just a woman aching for peace. Black African dissidents have cried, "Amandla!" and the oppressed masses replied, "Ngawetu," throughout history. Indeed, Amandla, the power is ours. The people, Ngawetu. The people have power for peace. The people have power over war. The people yearn for peace. The people will have peace. I'm just a woman aching for peace. As a poet, when I can't write about war, I find other ways of writing about it, and I wrote Hunger from Ecocide. When I was banned from writing about a certain war, I wrote Hunger from Ecocide. Our farmlands were victims of war. The soil was burnt as black as char. All vegetation was reduced to ashes. Vegetable rows bombarded to scorched patches, fruit trees in orchards bombed into history, fertile agricultural land bulldozed to memory, livestock slaughtered en masse by aerial missiles, bird farms destroyed amidst targeted missiles, farmers shot dead on farms or in greenhouses, bombs abundantly dropped on wells and water tanks, fishermen shot dead in fishing boats or pots. The air smells of war, the water tastes of war, the soil is infused with war, the vegetation died in war. Ecocide is a weapon of war. Fresh food disappeared with the war. My tongue tastes of war, my belch smells of war, my belly is full of war. My belly groans like war. Starvation is another weapon of war. Who fears the war when hunger is dire? We were invited to read about freedom of the words and the price of peace. But peace plays hide and seek. Peace plays hide and seek. Peace, what a farce. Peace, a commodity scarce. I'm trying to write about peace, but my pen finds war much easier. My pen finds war much lighter. Bombs blast on my television daily, missiles fly and land on the internet monthly, guns take aim and fire in the news. War's loudness overrides the quiet of peace. War's violence overpowers the beauty of peace. War's cruelty surpasses the empathy of peace. My mind is saturated with more war than peace. Peace plays hide and seek with me. Peace, what an illusion. Peace, an antidote to humanity's confusion. I force myself to search deep within for peace, and my mind lingers on homegrown peace, the steady breathing of a baby deep asleep, the chirping of birds in a language unknown, the gentle brush of the cold morning breeze, a big, fat, reddish-brown sun setting lazily, a lover's head leaning on a chest, the smell of homemade food after a tough day, a smile, peace, a hug, peace, a gift, peace, a breath, peace. If peace pacts will not find peace today, I will play hide and seek until I find peace.